Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday, January the 7th, 2022. Catch 22. Anyway, there'll be a Beer 30 today around Beer 30 time. And I may also do a mail call. I got some mail stuff stacking up, so that'll be about it for the day. Kind of catching up on some house cleaning. And speaking of houses, ta-da! 64 degrees in here. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
The temperature in Bracketville right now is 33 degrees.
Oh, no. Anyway, we're warm and toasty inside my little house. I just went over into this Class C motorhome, and then I went over to my little house because I forgot the bananas. Can you believe it? And it was cold. It was like 44 degrees inside the house, so I snitched back over here, and it's 20 degrees warmer. Nice. But anyway, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. And right now just went do-do-do-do-do. And Lou Fuddrucker is going to get taken off the channel because that's a scam deal there, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's not. I'll check it. But anyway, what else? You know what this is? I found this yesterday. I went to get gas. Well, I went to Del Rio, went to the Walmart and got some groceries and HEB and all that stuff. And I found this. That is a 5 peso coin, which is 24 cents US. 5 pesos is about 24 cents. But isn't that a pretty coin? I like it. It's pretty. That's pretty, ain't it, Rusty? Yeah, that's pretty. Anyway, when the Lord made me, he made a simple man. Not much money, not much land. You remember that song? Good song, good song. Anyway, what else we got going here this morning? Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What do you get when you put a vest on an alligator? An investigator.
Brilliant. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska? She's lost her voice. Minus 26 with a low of minus 31. Yeesh. You think you got it bad where you are? Yo, dog. Anyway, what else we got here? Noon video I mentioned. Yeah, I'll probably do a mail call. Need to get that did. And, yeah, because I've already got the bucket of honor in the Class C. So, yeah, we're good to go on that. And then, well, I might do anything. Who knows? You never know, man. You never know. I don't know. How can I tell you what I'm going to do? Because I have no clue. But anyway, yeah, for those of you that are concerned about me changing so much, boy, you're in for a ride. You ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, here we go. And this is Ron Jones on From a Home Back to the RV and all that stuff. And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself living in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Thank you, Ron Jones, for your morning semi-poetry. I always ask myself how I get to different places. Like, how did I get to the place in Cloudcroft? I was looking. I found it. You won't find anything unless you're looking. And then Lou Fuddrucker, catchy name, says he needs to keep the lot, house, and hookups. I am going to keep the house, lot, and hookup. And she's also got a link to Boxable, but you know they are way behind on production, and their price has gone up. I don't even know if they'll deliver to this part of Texas for less than $20,000. Louis Paparella, the CE store in Campwood where you got coffee, come and go. Also, C. Lindbergh crashed his plane in the Campwood city part. He and his co-pilot spent a few days making repairs and flew away. Interesting. I did not know that Lindbergh crashed in Campwood, Texas, but I do know it now. Bill Jewell, G-A-U-E-L-L, on the RV stuff, back to the RV. Enjoy your travels, Rusty, as long as you can keep rolling down the highway. Baby, let me tell you, if I could build a home about this size with all this stuff in here, would I like it? No. I like the motorhome because I can crank it up and go somewhere, you know, and I'm going to be going somewhere on the 16th to get my Radicax fixed. Anyway, whatever that means. And then I got to go under the knife. You know, what I have is what's called, what do they call it? Oh, in situ melanoma, which is means it's they got it located. It's in one spot. It's non-invasive, which is fine, but my God, the scar I got from the last surgery is a mess. And anyway, he said he's going to have to do some more. And I said, well, more like in more than last time? He said, well, yeah, probably. And I'm thinking, well, how's he going to pull it together? God dang. You know, my navel will be right under my chin. You know, I'm not going to mention other things that could be there. You know what I mean? But moving along to Ralph P. Sounds like a plan, Rusty. You do you. The old stinking goat doesn't give a rip. I hear that. The old stinking goat. The one-eared stinking goat. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen, for your morning kiss. The alien stinking goat. P-U. Wonder how come we always say, if something stinks, we'd go P-U. P-U. What the hell does that mean? Hey, Google, what does P-U mean?
Pop up. On the website the-sun.com, they say, the term poo commonly translates to pop up. It is usually...
It wasn't pop up in the 50s, it was a stink. Anyway, 60s too, 70s too. Joe Frugal. Hello, Joe Frugal. You can sell your little house and get a profit. Boy, I could, you're right. Find another bargain, do it all over again. Building is for the birds. Well, I'm not building anything. No, I'm not selling anything either. Why? Because I couldn't find a place. I couldn't even find a piece of land with a full hookup for less than 50 or 60,000. That's a fact, man. It's gone crazy, man. Can't even find a car. You know. Anyway, Steve Combs. Yeah, that's a plan. I'll mention this. You guys may not be aware of it. Some of you may, and some of you may not. But all the dealerships are going to this thing where they have very little inventory on the car lots, and you have to order your car so that when it's delivered, it's sold. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's they kind of got that idea from Elon Musk and the Tesla, because see, they weren't going. Most states will not allow Tesla to have dealerships. Texas is one of them. So he just has delivery points for his cars in different large cities. Anyway, Steve Combs. Here comes one for you, Rusty. Cop pulls over a swerving motorhome. Cop, I'm going to have to arrest you for driving while intoxicated. Guy, you can't arrest me. I'm already home. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, but it's, you know, that's true, though. But the point is, they'd haul him in and his RV because he's on the highway. Savage Styles, you make me miss my old 28-foot RV I had years ago. Thanks for all the awesome videos, Rusty. You know, guys, I got to tell you, I even sleep better, I think, in here. Why? I don't know why, man. It's just so cozy, man. It's just so cozy. You know, I got my little Pelonis heater in the bathroom here on low, and it's like 64 degrees. And you know, come on, you know, over there in that little tiny home. Even though it's a small home, under 400 square feet, I'd have 3 electric heaters on low, and it still wouldn't be. It'd probably be about 60. Kathy Hatfield. I'm so happy for you. Enjoy your Class C while you still can. There you're hitting it. You have a place to live fixed up the way you like it. Yep, I do. When you're not able to travel, yeah, that's right. The whole plan is eventually now, if I can't or won't or don't want to drive the Class C, I've got a home already bought and paid for. Yeah, I think you have the perfect plan. Anyway, thank you very much, Kathy Hatfield. Joe Frugal. The only prerequisites to death is that you have to be alive first to die. That's correct. You can't die without being alive. Joe Frugal again. Helps that you got something further west. You gravitate towards New Mexico more than 7076 now, whatever. Now you have less to drive to get a good layover for doctor. So surprised you didn't get a new doctor in El Paso. Well, hey Google, how far is it to El Paso, Texas?
It's 454 miles to get to El Paso by car.
Yeah, it's a 7-hour drive at the speed limit. But anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The current temperature in Llano is 20 degrees.
You hear me? It's 13 degrees cooler there than it is here. Oh, I love it. Man with a plan. Here we go, guys. George Green, something was wrong with all the mind changing. Can we reach out to the sun? Man, my son knows me, man. Get out of here. He ain't going to listen to you. RV Chris, I'll give you $60,100 for the goat. Canadian, that is. It's almost like the peso. Well, bring it on, babe. Bring it on. CDL 8054. Leave the house stuff in the house and the RV stuff in the RV. Much better that way. Why didn't I think of that? Well, because you got cooking utensils that you have to duplicate. You got bedding that you have to duplicate. and other things that you have to duplicate. But I have duplicated most of them, and I'm quite happy. Thank you. Gail L. I'm always a cheerleader for whatever you decide. As I've commented before, you always land right side up, so enjoy the journey. I got a little cat. I'm a little kitty cat, 9 lives. I hope I got more than that because I think I've burned up most of them. Larry James, Rusty, did you or do you have any brothers? They live long like yourself. I had one brother, 6 years older than me, and he died at the ripe old age of about 61. But he smoked a lot all his life, and that didn't help him a bit. So I've got 2 sisters that are still alive. One is 82 and one is 80. April Turk, both the best worlds, live happy, live free. You got it, or don't live at all. Mike Goulage. I'm reminded from this channel to never give up and keep creating your own adventures no matter your age. Do all you can while you can. Yeah, that's it, guys. And make life an adventure. You know, instead of living a life of drudgery, you know, there was a poet writer that said most people live lives of quiet desperation. And that's true, unfortunately. So I try not to live that. I try to live life of quiet respiration, as in get going. Sherry Hooker, a 25-year-old habit is hard to break, but you'll have your tiny home as a backup. I know that. That's why I got it. Thank you very much, Sherry Hooker. Jenny's Road. Bless you. I love your little gems. Living's going to kill you. It will. It'll damn sure kill you. It'll wear you out. Scotty Thompson, the mass bowler from Wisconsin, says, cool comment call, comment call, and then a report on his Thursday night bowling. My first bowling game was a great 170. My second was a great 194. Third, 168, bound up with a 532 bowling handicap. Good for you, Scotty Thompson. You're going to be on the Pro Tour soon. The mass bowler from Wisconsin. Francis Ebeke says, getting older is what happens to people who hang around and don't die, said my grandmother. That's probably true. Same person, good for you, Rusty, thank you. Rip Snorton, getting restless. Well, I'm going to take a trip soon. Here we go, a report from Levi Brewer, who's on the road. He's headed out to the Carolinas. He says, Levi Brewer is the gentleman that owned the bed and breakfast in Capitan, New Mexico, and sold it for a premium, and is now like a boll weevil looking for a home. He says, I'm in Oklahoma City. They changed my bus schedule. Would take me 2 more days to get to the beach. Not going in the morning to Deming, New Mexico, I guess I'm going to. Maybe the White Mountains or wherever. Need to find land somewhere. Getting fed up starting not to care anymore. Hard on me not having a license. New Mexico screwed me on that. The DUI was 20 years ago, punished for life. Anyway, Levi Brewer, you hang in there, baby. You just keep doing you, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine and dandy. Life, it'll all work out. Hang in there, boy. Susie. Susie says, love the plan and the great attitude. Well, what are the options, guy? Be negative? No. Ain't going to happen here. Daryl Patrick, welcome home. Excellent plan. You are very welcome, Daryl Patrick. Young Dolphin, I'll give you $75,000 for the goat. Sold! How many you want? Yeah, $75K. Brush Bum, I'm looking forward to the rest of the journey. Rusty, take care. I'm looking forward to it too, man. You know, this stuff that's coming up, my eyes and other stuff, to me is just another adventure, okay? Just something to do. I mean, like right now, it's one day closer to all of that being behind me and done. You know what I mean? Right, it's one day closer to being the next year almost. Okay, here we got it right here. Nancy Wolf, Rusty, just keep them guessing. That is why you are very interesting, your audience for sure. Yeah, well, you know, if I just did normal crap, you know, like, good morning, how are you doing? It's going to be the same old crap today, SOSDD, and did that 365 days a year, I probably wouldn't be doing much on YouTube, but that's not my way of doing things. Georgianne Maloney. Sounds like a great plan. Take care. Thank you. Pamela Chandler. Whatever you want, Rusty. Thank you, Pamela. Same to you, girl. Shauna Morris. I love it. I also see spark back in your eyes. Yep, spark, spark, spark. The tiny home, the RV is how I see my life soon. I got my RV now, a few details to wrap up, and I'm off. Thank you, Rusty, for all the positive videos. I've been watching you 5 years now. Thank you, Shauna Morris. Good luck if you travel. Bear in mind, it's getting a little more crowded out there finding an RV. People are bailing out by the thousands, bailing out of homes, you know, taking their profits and moving into RV parks or traveling somewhat. And man, these RV parks, I thought it was a total overbuild, you know, that there was going to be a, quote, bust of the bubble. Man, I bet they've built, in the area where I was, around Marble Falls, Llano, Kingsland, Texas, I bet they've built 10 RV parks in the past 5 years. No kidding. Woburn Roxbury Media. Rusty, this is your therapist. Call me immediately. I'll call you collect them. And Meowitch says, Rusty, you need to go back. You've escaped the locked ward too many times. Yep. I knew a lady that did that, and I'll mention her. Well, anyway, she was a real estate lady. She was way in her middle to upper 80s, and she was a tough old cow, man. I worked with her for a while in real estate. At one time, she was a stripper in Dallas. She knew President Johnson, a lot of the important people. She had pictures of her hugging all those politicians when they would come to the club she was in, because it was really exclusive and she was really pretty. Anyway, when she got up in her 80s, late 80s, I guess it was, they put her in a rest home, and she didn't want to be in it, and so she would escape. You know, she'd just get out and walk down the highway, catch a ride back to her house, get in her car, and take off. And finally, they put her in one somewhere that has like that concertina wire around the outside, so you can't climb over the fence. They got her in a rest home prison now. I think that's sick, man. Drill Sergeant, right on schedule. Welcome back. Thank you. Lulu 59, you're a free spirit. You do you, right? Yeah, that's right. In fact, I used to have a YouTube channel, but I didn't pay the fee, you know, for the thing, and but it was free to do anything.com. That was it. Lulu 59. Oh, I read that. This is Bianca. Good night. Love your ideas and ideas. I need to get rid of so much stuff with age. Amazing what we accumulate. Looking good, Rusty. Keep on keeping on. Happy New Year. Yeah, we accumulate a lot of baggage. You know, it becomes like an anchor. You know, we're dragging that old bag, you know, one step forward, one step, you know, just dragging all those old memories and crap. Boo! You know, get rid of all of it. I ain't got nothing, man, and I don't miss any of it. How can you miss it? You don't know what it was. Richard Matson says, Dostoevsky says, you can't know yourself. Rusty is Exhibit A. Well, I guess I know myself about as well as you do. Anybody named Dostoevsky that you can't even spell doesn't know much, or he'd probably do a lot anyway. John Hall, good thinking, Russ. Franny Lee 38, yay. We'll do 3 or 4 more, then shut her down. Got to loosen up for beer 30 and mail call. James Carr, well, you know the RV life well. I've been full-time in my Beacon 39 GBB 2+ years now, and I'm not going to say never. It all depends on our health mostly. It probably will get old quickly if couldn't get out and on the road, but of course that's just my thinking. So enjoy what each of you like. Life's like a vapor. It is. It's like a fog, and when it clears, you ain't here. Rachel T24, fun video, Rusty. Take care. You too, Rachel. Pam Love. I leave for a few days, and you're back in the saddle again. I'm back in the saddle again. Going place. I heard him clicking off, boy. Keep on keeping on. Enjoy the ride. Hell yeah, why not, guys? Naturally stoned. Robert Galusha. Rusty, just idea, but you could go and purchase kitchen, pots, pans, bath towel, bedding. Yeah, I could duplicate everything in the RV. That's your point. Okay? But I don't need much. Okay? I mean, I could carry all my pots and pans in one hand. And all my knives and fork in one hand. You know what I mean? Don't have anything. Anyway, we'll do 3 more. Snowy Bells, howdy, Rusty. Riding Cowboy, you're doing great. Enjoy. Every move you make is an awesome. Happy trails. Take care always. Thank you, Snowy Bells 12. Then we got GB. Was it the man in the red truck that spooked you so bad? I don't know. He didn't spook me that bad, but sure I did notice him. I think he is only part of a sudden get out of Dodge decision. Whatever he was, he's gone now. Two more here. We got Jen 33. You have a place to park your home when you're road weary. You are absolutely right, and that is a good feeling. Shift into high. Bam. That just happened. You got it. But anyway, bam, bam. Bam, bam, ba-bam, ba-banana, banana, fana, fa-fam, fee, fi, ma-mam, bam. Anyway, good morning. Goodbye. With that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, this is Rusty and the Rooster, and more to come. You'll be impressed. Saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it does not cost you one penny. Just click on the link in the description, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. Just having fun, guys. Anyway, carpe diem means seize the day in Latin, and I checked the carpe diem clock in the tiny home, and it's correctum. So with that in mind, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water, and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. You know what I mean? And yeah, and the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it, and I know it, eat less. That's it. That mathematical equation will work. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep. Hold it for a few seconds. Breathe out slowly. Why? Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Certainly. So what else? Stretch. Stretch your fingers too. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. So do it, do it, do it. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. Basically, it is your consciousness. You got me? So, add good ingredients. Ta-da! Problem solved. Sleep. You understand? Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Do not watch the news. Why? Because it is the misery, negativity from the whole universe brought to you by professional talking heads that have one job, and that's to get in your head, okay? Because if they don't, they are fired. You got me? Anyway, will they lie? Sure. Will they take liberties with the truth? Yeah, every single second. So anyway, having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on. Adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha. Until next time, which will be the noon video, maybe a mail call for noon, never know. And then I'm certainly going to do, if I remember, Beer 30 Friday evening, guys. We'll just lean back, have a beer, and see what happens. Anyway, guys, carry on. Enjoy your day. Bye.